Greetings. I hope everybody is okay. My name is Reverb and welcome to my channel. To those who are already subscribing to this channel, welcome back. Thank you so much. So today I want to continue with this lesson on how to properly select good sounds for gospel reggae when making a reggae beat. We're going to go in depth a bit because I am going to involve some guitars here and there. So let's check it, all right, without wasting your time. All right, so I have created the template already because I just want to make this work quicker. Otherwise, there's nothing complicating. So I have my samples here, kick, another kick. In case I want to use this one, let me just catch up with here. Yeah, so I have my rim shots. All these are my samples, good samples that I use for my productions, or sometimes I demonstrate them here. All these ones, all these are my samples, all these ones. So yeah, all these ones. So yeah, if you may want to purchase these samples, I am selling them at a very considerable price. I will leave a link in the comment section, so you may contact me for you to keep on making good reggae music. Okay, so let's check a progression. Sometimes you can create most of the time with gospel reggae, like what I said, it's all about the message, but sometimes it has got a characteristic. My sounds are coming from morphine, expand 2, hybrid. This so let's say I'm having this kind of progression with this sound. So I'll create a progression from this kind of. So it's 2, 5, 3, 6, 4, 5 on the key, on the major scale of C. By the way, if you want to learn keyboard, you can contact me. I offer one-to-one lessons on how to learn how to play keyboard. This can help you also speed up your music production art if you know how to play keyboard properly. So yeah. Okay, so this is it. Okay. 2, 3. Alright, so I'm staying so much on one where I'm crossing this progression. So these are some of the progressions you can find when you are doing gospel. So definitely after playing, you must try to check your notes here. Check your notes, make sure. I'll demonstrate how sometimes reggae, other people, how they mess up these chords. Sometimes just a slight mistake can change everything. You see here. You can notice the difference. They don't sound good like this, but like this, or a bit like this, something like this. with FL Studio, it's just a matter of being able to do whatever you do. You can be flexible. Other people create everything on one and then they split channels. They split the channels. I don't do that. I make sure I create everything on its own. So every channel is properly aligned and arranged in this arranger section. So that's how I like to do it. So. Okay, so let's get inside. Just to do something stylish. So here we have the open height. So I'm using 2 gigs. You see this one I'm reducing because I just want this, I'm modding them even without mixing so that it just sound good right here. So that's one of the secrets to have good sounds. There's a good kick. It's just a matter of you having good samples so that you don't struggle so much when it comes to making the drums. Okay, so this is Ocarina from Expand. Let's go. Okay, so let me just fix these ones too. So everything is leveled like this. Yeah, so most of the time I like to swing, but I will not swing this one. Let's just leave it like this. The way it sounds, it still sounds good, okay? Because you cannot just be predictable all the time. Okay, to those who are new, these are some of the techniques, you know, how you do it. So you can sometimes leave it like this, go like this. Remember, the process of reggae making is the same, but sometimes the things, the ingredients that you are adding are the ones that can change your beat making. Okay, so this kind of flow is very much needed, especially in this kind of reggae, gospel music, because I'm using this kind of part, some choir parts, home parts. It just brings that emotion. Yeah, something like this. Fix this. So there's something that I want to do again. I'll dub up this and play again. So what we have is like this. I've combined all the octaves so that it doesn't sound monotonous. Something here and there, these loads from Flex. So Flex is an FL Studio plugin, Morphine FL Studio plugin. Don't despise these plugins, they are very good. I've been making reggae beats, reggae tutorials using these plugins only. So yeah, alright, so let's check here. Let me throw it here and there technically, let's see how it sounds. Yeah, something like this. This kind of, sweet stuff, adding them. Yeah. I want to play a guitar. Let's see. It's the chord. Okay, so yeah, we got something here. Something like this. Let me just try to fix this job here. Something like this, simple like this. I don't want to make this tutorial so long. I'm going to cut here. I just want to do this off camera just to chop these guitars I'll get back to you quick. Welcome back. All right, so there was a technical problem. The technical problem was that I did not record everything on the screen recorder later on. So I'm sorry for that, for this technical problem. However, after realizing that there's a mistake when I was editing, so I just wanted to show you how I finished everything. So let's get back here. All right, so what happened is, after finishing this recording, right? After finishing, I created compressor, reverb, and delay tracks. These ones you can create them like here. You can create them like this. You see, compressor, they're like this. So you have created, this is the compressor, and you add. So I added this computer. This is an FL Studio plugin from your crowd. So this is a very good compressor. All right, so I added it. As you can see, it is here, but what I did is I just dubbed. You just dub to the left and right. So this is the compressor. I routed it. I did not disconnect it to the mixer, because this is another way I can do this thing, especially when I want to do something like this. Okay, it's not actual mixing, but if you want to mix this way, you can also follow this kind of route. It gives you good sound as well, because it doubles the signal. Because the other way, you can create groups and then detach them from the main group. From the main group, you can attach it to the master channel, but this is different. I'm just doing it to enhance the sounds when I'm done. So first of all, I made this. After making that thing, you can hear all these sounds which I was recording. I recorded at first all these. After I just balanced them at least for them to sound good, you know what I mean? So then we have this one. This line, the live bass which I played. So this one I added it later. I just played is some expand vapor. Okay, because of latency, let me just try to reduce a bit. Just to spice up, so that when the singer is singing, if there's one, at least they should be moving along with this one. So basically that is it. So let's get back to the mixer. After I created the reverb again, I added the Fruity Peak controller here. These are the settings, I leave them there most of the time, I don't touch them. And then added the reverb on the second one, and then linked this to this controller here, and then added some FL parametric equalizer to cut off the low end of that reverb. Then at least create some kind of this kind of deep up here around this 4K hertz, So the main aim of this peak controller is just to be darkening this reverb. So you can watch here, there's some kind of, this darks the reverb. So depending on how you set up this, if you set up too much the decay and the volume, see here what's happening. So basically darking is another way of, it's like parallel compression. So that's what you can do, dark the reverb, you can dark the delay, so that whenever an instrument or the kick, especially kick and the bass, or maybe or the vocal, I like to use this technique sometimes so much in the vocals, so that there is a space of the voice and the vocal, space of the voice and the vocal without giving the room to the reverb so much, making the reverb sound so much in your vocals. So basically that's the technique. Everything is routed here. Every instrument that I played, the staccato is routed to these and even to here. But you can see here the levels are reduced because it's a compression which is happening with this one. Reverb, there's a little of reverb and a little of delay. The bass is on a little routed to this compressor. Nylon is not routed because I did not play this nylon. So it was I just added many instruments there, but I did not play all of them. Loud's piano, which is adding some flavors there on the chorus, and intro is routed here. Expand, this one, the last part here which I just played, this one, it's routed to this one, to the compressor. So basically this is the technique that I like to use if I want to enhance these sounds. If I want to mix, I may use this technique as well, or else do another technique for mixing, which I've not maybe displayed. Because mixing, you can approach mixing if you want to mix the beat or whatever, the song in general. You can approach it in many ways, using various techniques. It works a lot. So basically that is it. Then at the beginning there is a drum roll. There's a drum roll. So this drum roll also is coming from samples. Snare is also routed here. All these are my samples anyway. So this is the snare routed here to the compressor. Everything I throw it to the one compressor. I'm just giving it the sound. That's the main purpose of this compressor. It's not like this is how you can compress the kick. It's different, because if I'm going to do so, you can see on this one there's multi-band compressor on the kick, because I want this kick to have a different tone again, apart from it being enhanced warmth-wise, sound-wise. I added this multi-band compressor on this one, on this kick. While on this one it's just an EQ. So this is the EQ, kick, EQ, and then the rim. This is how you can change the rim. So let's say I raised a bit of this frequency of mid-range to a bit of bass frequencies, low ends for the rim shot. This one, I want to create this sound. Let's check if it is just like, it's a bit, it doesn't sound proper to me, so I just raised a bit something. It sounds a bit heavier. That's my aim. So this is what we do. This is the hi-hat. You can chop down. I did not chop down, I just reduced here, but you can see this is it. So yeah, basically that's it. So let's play everything together. So basically that is it. So this is what I did. I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial, and if you have questions or ideas, leave them in the comment section below. These sounds that I've used the choirs, I've used the pianos, I've played the guitars, yeah, and some silencio sounds. This one, the silencio sound, yeah, something that just to add some kind of, you know, sweet stuff in the beat. That's it. Otherwise, you may have various approaches. You can add organs. Those are sounds which are also suitable for gospel music. If you are new to the channel, this is what we do, you know what I mean? Reggae and dancehall on this channel. Yeah, you can leave a comment, like, also share the content so that other people can watch, and subscribe, you know what I mean? Blessings, blessed love. If you want music production services, I'll leave my email in the comment section so that you can email me. Considerable prices everywhere. Yeah, I'm really intensifying my work, working with everybody across the world. So I'm very much grateful for that. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's spread the work. So this basically, that is it. If you want samples, you can still contact me on the same email, which is in the description below. Thank you so much. Blessings. Hope you are enjoying, continue making good music.